Welcome back to Houston Live. Tokyo X is the biggest indoor festival right here in Houston. It celebrates Japanese culture, Japanese music, fashion, and cuisine.
And good timing because it all happens on Father's Day weekend. Here with the details, guest relations director of Tokyo X, Jonathan Jonah Solanke, and anime voice actor Blake Shepard. Welcome to you both. It's great to have you in town. Blake, I want to start with you. Events like these, when you're able to meet fans, that's got to be great for you.
Oh, it's phenomenal. Yeah, this is one of those special events where I actually get to be home. So I'm from Houston initially, and I got my start here as a voice actor. So one of my very first studios was ADV Films, and started doing anime conventions, I'd say maybe 7 years into my career, when I finally had enough roles, to get me there. And yeah, it was amazing. And it's always great to meet fans. And now I'm at a point 20 years later, I have fans come to me and say, your show was the first show I ever saw.
Wow.
I was 10 years old when I saw you in this show. And now
they grew up with you.
15, 20 years later, here they are. And
That's so cool.
It's unbelievable.
We're seeing some clips from some of the anime work that you've been a part of. Jonah, I want to talk about what's new, because with a festival like this that brings so much already, it's like, how can you keep adding more and more things? But somehow you do it, you pull it off. What is new this year?
Sure, I'd be happy to discuss that. One of the biggest things we did this year is we have 3 award-winning Japanese voice actors coming. We also have 3 award-winning voice actors from the UK as well, from Baldur's Gate 3, which is a very popular title right now. One of them, Devora Wild, actually won a BAFTA award.
Wow.
So a lot going on. We have martial art demonstrations both days on June 14th and 15th, including samurai, aikido, things like that, karate. We have a tea ceremony and a specialist who's coming from Japan to demonstrate various tea culture.
Wow.
Sake education classes. And in addition to that, we have over 30 other voice actors, animators, illustrators that are coming. Everybody's welcome to get autographs and photo ops with them. We have a very huge car show that's actually done by one of our own. So that's one of the biggest things that people really like to come see.
I think it's incredible too. I know there are super fans, there are people who maybe are friends of super fans and they attend. When you say it really is for everybody, you really mean that, right? I mean, this is something that the community should take advantage of because it's right here in our backyard.
Well, in Houston, we're known for food, right? And one of the great things about this event is the guy that puts it on is like one of the best sushi chefs in the city, for anyone who ever went to Shun, and he actually curates all of the food at the event. So every single booth is different and tailored to a specific type of Japanese cuisine or Asian cuisine. So there's no repeat stuff, and it's all specifically picked for their quality.
All right, so even though if there's 20 to 30 different Japanese food vendors, each one specializes in only one thing.
Wow.
And so you get a variety of experiences. And like you said, Houston, in my opinion, has the best food scene in the entire United States.
Amen.
I love taking people out to eat here, and we like to showcase that.
Yeah.
We've even been sponsored by Postmates for this event, actually. They partnered with us. And one of our other major sponsors is actually Japan Rail. So very big sponsors are helping back us this year as well.
I mean, that means you've put together a great festival. When you have these big sponsors coming in, they're saying, okay, we want to be a part of this epic event happening in Houston. I mean, we didn't even get through the J-pop and K-pop dance battles. You mentioned the car show. There's going to be speed dating. So if you're single and you want to go explore some culture, go out there for that. And also ramen eating battles, Derek. I think I'd be good at that.
You and I could be good at that.
You're even doing friend dating. So if you just want to meet friends, you can actually go and just meet, do the dating thing, but it's for friends.
Like-minded people who love the
exactly.
same things, maybe love some of these shows that everyone watches.
Yeah.
Guys, for people who have not attended, how does it work? Give us the 411. Is it something where you go online, you book tickets in advance? Because it is big. You probably want to wear good walking shoes. Come hydrated, but come hungry, because you will be able to eat. But what's your advice for a first-time attendee?
Well, it's at the NRG, so definitely wear comfortable walking shoes. It's better to purchase tickets on Eventbrite. And I do want to talk about that. We have a special discount code. It's HL15.
Oh,
it's only up to the first 500 people to redeem it, but you do get 15% off on
That's
Eventbrite
awesome.
if you use that code HL15.
What does the HL stand for? I'm kidding, Jonah. I'm kidding. I'm totally
He just
kidding.
wanted you to say it. Our viewers appreciate that.
Houston love.
They really, really do.
Well, just to wrap up, a guy from Houston making it big in the anime world. I mean, you have the dream career. Was this something you always wanted? You always imagined?
Yeah, semi-big. Come on, I'm not that special. You know, no, it's been great. I mean, it's a dream come true. I mean, I went to the high school for the performing arts here in town, and just kind of fell into some small acting studios here, and then got some auditions. And I say, people are like, wow, you're so lucky to do this. Like, well, I could have been flipping burgers. Like, it could have gone either way, but luckily I met the right people, and it just kind of snowballed.
It all worked out.
Yeah.
Jonah Solanke, Blake Shepard, thanks so much for stopping by Houston Life. We're out of time. We got to leave it there, but we want to let our viewers know, get your tickets right now. Now is the time. Tokyo X is offering that Houston Life discount code, 15% off for the first 500 people who use the code HL15 at checkout. Visit our website, houstonlife.tv, and look for that scene on Houston Life section.
Coming up next, don't go anywhere. We're rolling into the kitchen for a taste of Tokyo X. Ashley Lai and Elaine Wan from Dumpling House are showing us how to make steamed sausage buns.
All right, Houston Life will be right back.
Welcome back to Houston Life. Before the break, we got the lowdown on what to expect at Tokyo X this year.
And now we're getting a taste of the food you can experience at the festival. Here with a sample of sausage steamed buns and vegan dumplings. Ashley Lai, Elaine Wan from Dumpling House. Ladies, welcome to the show. This is so lovely. And we've been chatting during the break. So Elaine, you're from Guangzhou, China.
Yes.
And dumplings, this is something that your dad essentially passed down to you. He taught you how to do this.
Yes.
And now you've taught your daughter, Ashley.
Yes, yeah.
Ashley, I love my mom, but working with her and creating with her, that's a whole new thing. How is the dynamic being a mother-daughter team for your pop-up? How is that?
It really started out very difficult because, we never really worked together. And honestly, we didn't really cook a lot together either because she doesn't really like people to dirty up her kitchen. And so when we first started working together, it was definitely slowly trying to ask her, can I touch this? Can I be a part of this? And now we can in tandem, make dumplings really quickly and
It's such a special thing that you can share together. And in case our viewers, in case Ashley and Elaine look familiar to our viewers, you are at the Urban Harvest Farmers Market, is that right?
Yes, we're there every Saturday morning. From 8 to 12, you'll always see her there, chatting with people, chatting with the farmers and our regular customers.
It's so nice.
Yes, I love that you guys can be found all around town. You do coffee shops, you'll do farmers markets, and you're gonna be at the Tokyo X Festival, which is so awesome. Can you give us a sample? Can you kind of show us what we're making today?
Yeah, so today we're gonna be doing the Chinese sausage steam buns. So we have prepared these doughs. It's going to be a mix of water, flour, instant yeast, and sugar.
Okay.
And she had already mixed it together.
Thank you.
And then portioned out together, just because that part takes a little bit of a long time. And then so after that, you can take over.
Kind of dry now.
It's kind of dry.
kinda dry.
Okay.
It's a demo.
It's not up to her standards, but we're gonna make it work. We're gonna make it
See,
work.
that's what makes the food so good, is because everything needs to be up to her standard.
I love that. I love that.
Okay. Then we roll
Okay.
over to try to make it this hard.
Yeah,
it's dry.
on this table.
Yeah.
I know. Sometimes cooking in a television studio is kind of like camping.
It's kind of like
Okay.
Play-Doh.
Yeah, just play Play-Doh,
Oh, okay. And
Because-
after you do this, is it sort of like muscle memory? You've made how many thousands or tens of thousands of dumplings in your life?
Oh, maybe even 1 million. I
A
think.
million?
We tried to
Wow.
calculate before, yeah.
You think you've made 1 million
Yeah.
dumplings? Elaine.
I love that you guys have gluten-free options, vegetarian options. Not a lot of places, especially in Houston, will focus on that. Why was that important to have on the menu?
Yeah, I was a vegetarian for a while, and I would go out to eat, and it was really hard to find really good food that was also vegetarian. And also, my best friend growing up was also vegetarian, and my mom would always create new dishes for her whenever she came over to our house. And
That's so nice.
Yeah, and so when we started doing this, we're like, well, a lot of people do Chinese food and dumplings, but we really want to make our food accessible to everyone.
That's great. It's also smart
So
business
thoughtful.
because there are a lot of vegetarians in Houston.
Yes. And also, we started doing gluten-free dumplings about a year or two ago.
Cool.
And we sell them frozen at the farmer's market, and honestly, they're so good. We bring them to different places, and they're like, I can't believe this is gluten-free.
I bet they sell out. Okay, you did that very effortlessly. I am
because
trying.
you have the glove.
Yeah. It's
Okay. Okay, good.
Yeah.
Because you're the expert.
You can use that one,
Okay.
It doesn't matter. You can use that.
Okay.
Oh, you can do that.
Because yeah, you can do
Okay.
that because you have the glove on it.
Now you tell us.
Okay. Okay.
Do-
Once
do
we have
this
it like
one.
this,
Yeah, make it
what do we
small,
do?
and then we wrap it up.
Okay.
You can take one.
Okay, I'll take one. We've got gloves here, Derek. Okay.
See,
And this is a Chinese sausage.
that's a Chinese sausage.
All
I use
right.
this part on this side.
Okay, go like have this.
Oh, you have
this
left
way.
hand side, left-handed.
Okay, like
Okay.
this.
And then hold it,
Okay. Oh, hold on.
toe a little bit.
Okay.
Okay, wrap it.
Oh, I see. So then the little tail, you're tucking the tail in so it stays.
Make sure they don't fall. They will come out if you don't.
I only got 2 wraps around mine, but yours looks fantastic.
It's okay. Yeah, it
Okay,
doesn't
we
matter.
have one more chance.
And then do you tuck the tail in?
No, you don't tuck tail in. You don't put in the bottom.
You just leave it like
Oh.
that.
Yeah, leave
okay.
it, and then
And then you
hide
steam
it. You
this?
cover up. You see?
Wow. Okay.
And this is a really great steamer that you have. I mean, these are available around town. If someone doesn't have like a bamboo or wooden steamer, can they use just a regular like
Yeah, we
aluminum
have
or
just a
stainless?
regular stainless steel steamer.
See this one? Look at that. There's a water. It's
Show us.
see, there's a
It's like a
water.
double
Too much
boiler,
water.
right?
Okay, when I have this one, they don't. The water is don't.
There's not as
don't
much
go.
condensation
It's just
on
the
bamboo.
steam.
Yes.
Oh, so that's the advantage
See,
of
that's
using.
that's how it looks like. See the water go in,
Yes.
drip it.
Yeah.
It's ugly.
Mom has her standards and she's keeping
You
them
didn't
high
make
for
it
all of us.
smooth, You make it smooth.
How is it, Derek?
I had to dig into one of these vegetarian dumplings.
Okay, me too.
And
Elaine?
then
See how we bring our business is a vegan dumpling.
Oh wow.
so we have these buns that we had already steamed, but this is basically what they come out to: the Chinese sausage and then the veggie and mushroom.
We're gonna put these
I love it.
recipes on our website and we're gonna dig into this.
Ashley Lay, Elaine Wam, thank you so much. If you're craving these dumplings, as I just mentioned, you can find them on our
It's a
website or
mushroom-
try them next weekend at
mushroom
Tokyo
vegan
X.
dumpling.
We're going to take a quick break.